Yeah.
Peace, good brother.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you holding up, bro?
Can we curse?
Huh?
Can we curse?
Yeah, man, we good.
I'm fucked up, bro.
I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine, man. I'm not, you know, I'm praying for you. Always been praying for you. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for some people. I'm trying, cuz. I'm trying. How the wife doing? My cousin from Cali. He done tuned in.
Okay.
Just waiting for some people to come in here, man. I'm trying to lighten the mood for you a little bit. You know, even though it's probably nothing that could do it, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. How your little man doing?
Nah, he ain't doing too good. That's his aunt. You know what I'm saying?
That was his, yeah.
Plus, they both babies to me anyway, so they
Yeah. I know how that go. I know how that is, man.
So,
Yeah.
shit fucked up, bro.
Hey, man, prayers up. You know what I mean? I see you got a lot of support. You know what I mean? I see you got a lot of support on the live, man.
Love you, Mikey. Baby boy, Mikey.
You know.
Love Mikey.
Is that Mikey, Rex and TT little brother?
No. That's my sister's son, Mikey.
Oh, okay, Mike. Oh, that's the son that's always with you and your son.
Yeah.
Like that's like your son.
That's my son, essentially.
Yeah.
Ain't no difference to me.
Yeah. You know, we got a nice little crowd here, man. I think I'm gonna get into this intro.
How you mad at me? Cause you boys that got that brain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You know, although this is an occasion that I was hoping would be a lot pleasant. You know, we are all with you with, you know, the loss of your sister. Prayers up. I see a lot of support you got going on the live. Welcome, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the TKB Report. I'm your host, K. Langevine, and today's guest is most definitely a friend, more like family to the show. He is truly an amazing artist, but that's grossly understating his talent. Musically, he's been in the game for quite some time. He's got over 20, 30 music videos. He's graced the stage of 106 in Park. And he's also become one of the most dynamic illustrators in the game. His pen game is nice, lyrically and on the canvas. He's also diving into the fashion world. He's also hitting the big screen, working with some people who introduced me to the term binge watching, with Money and Violence.
You know,
He's going to speak on that later on. When you look up Renaissance Man, Drift Face comes up because he is truly a Renaissance man. Ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming the one, the only, the most talented Drift, a.k.a. the world's most dangerous Renaissance man.
I'm 3,600 houses with these selling it at 3,600,000. Last chance. Fair warning at $3,600,000. Thank you, sir.
That's dope shit, yo.
Listen, man. Man, I got to bring you in right, man. Like I said, ladies, gentlemen, welcome. We got people from California to Jersey, of course, to Savannah, Georgia, to, you know, all over to tune in for this special event. This has been a long time coming. I've been trying to link with this brother to do something like this for quite some time. And I wish it was under better circumstances, but here we are. I appreciate you coming on. And as usual, if it's like I always say, if there's anything I could do, just let me know.
No, I know that's the truth. So.
You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to hop into this. Drift is, a lot of people know you from your rap game, right? So tell us how you got started in hip hop and music.
Okay, I got started in hip hop I'll say I started rhyming like 9 to 10 years old, and as my teens, I went into my teens, started performing, and then I got on a very popular show in Newark entitled Brooks Castle. So I'll be on there every Friday rapping. My name began to buzz and buzz, and then got picked up by Apache. Apache, love you, bro. Apache from Flavor Unit, he had the hit record Gangsta Bitch.
Yes, he did.
His label, Blacked Out Entertainment through Flavor Unit Records. So that's when I got my stuff.
So where the name Drift come in?
Drift, I stole it from Tresh. He had the song Ghetto Bastard, and he's like, this is a story about a drifter. And I thought I was Tresh. I'm like, oh, he's talking about me. So I took the name Drift. You know what I'm saying? I was 91, and I've been Drift ever since.
You mentioned two hip hop legends.
Yeah.
To Jersey and their contributions to the game, you know, undeniable. And you said it so smooth, like it wasn't even like a thing. You know what I mean? The floss game is real, and what makes floss so ill is that you just do it just effortlessly. You know what I mean? So how did you link with Apache?
I was close to his baby brother. His baby brother and I have been friends since 14. K-Bob. So I think K-Bob told his older brother, Derek, that I rap, gave him my tape. Derek gave the tape to their oldest brother, Apache. Then they told me he wanted to meet me. He met me. And he's like, nah, I'm signing you. I was like, yo, my pops be tripping about me going back and forth to the studio, so you got to come holler at him. So he came and hollered at my pops. My pops was like, yeah, he's under your care. You can go. You know what I mean? As long as you get him a deal, that's all he talks about. So Apache got me a ghostwriting gig about a week later. Got me like 10 grand. I showed my dad, like, see? You know what I mean? It's for rap megastar. She's still busting moves today. I can't say any more than I said.
What age was this?
I was, I'll say 17.
17. So shout out to Ladoon in the building. Shout out to Rob. You know what I mean? Shout out to Logo Kings. G, we got you know things to talk about. Shout out to these tracks out in Savannah, Georgia. So 17 years old, you sign and get, you know, back then it wasn't called a bag, but you get a bag at 17.
Yeah.
So I think we skipped over some things. Where are you from originally?
My family hails from Ghana, West Africa.
Shout out.
First person to be born in the United States in the whole family.
So we spoke about this week where, like, my parents, I was a GT Bana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my parents was here on a visa, a work visa. For people who don't know what that is, you come from another country, they give you 6 months to a year to work. And then after that, if you don't establish yourself, you got to go back. You know what I mean? So the reason that they were able to stay is because, you know, Pops did his thing, and then Moms did, you know, and then I showed up, and I was the first Yankee to be born on state side, and they was able to establish them thing because of, you know, so and so. You know what I mean? So we got something in common there. So 17 years old. Now, did you start touring with Apache, and like who was Apache like linked to?
Apache's Flavor Unit. He's like one of the founding members.
Yeah, he say that again?
Flavor Unit.
Bro, you stay with that's what's up. So being around that type of superstar at that level, at that young age, how did that affect you mentally? Where, you know, everybody else in the hood may just be doing, you know, on the block, you know, playing ball, whatever. But like, tell us the experience of going through, like, being around that type of elevated superstar at such a young age, man.
It was more than I could handle. You know, I was starstruck a lot. Like, we saw Nas at Puerto Rican Day Parade. We was going to the studio, and I was like, "Yo, that's Nas right there." And he hit me on the shoulder, like, "Nigga, so, like, you drift. Let's keep going." You know what I mean? So it's like, after that, I was like, "Yeah, no more starstruck shit in front of Patrick." You know what I mean? Just he essentially telling me I could do what he could do, just keep grinding, and then people look at you the same way.
Yo, Ladon, the love is all love, Ladon, always.
Love, Don.
So now check this out, right? So you gotta, and you always did, and people may not know, me and Drift met, I can't remember exactly the story, but I took him, or he met me at a studio that my man, shout out to Dev, that he, and him and I want to say Nina Bobby.
Yeah, yeah.
Went to the studio, laid a track. And I just want to pull something out from the way back that I said I was going to bring to you earlier. I've been
2000, early 2000s.
I've been supporting the brothers since then. Slick Talk Volume 3, you know. But back to the story. So Drift and Nina Bobby come through to the studio, and you had a sense of confidence, but super duper humble. And that's a weird combination, like real confident, borderline cocky, but like real recognized real shield sharpened swords. So when I seen it, I was like, yo, this dude is super duper confident, super duper talented, but extremely humble. And from what you just told about being in the presence of Nas, which is one of my all-time favorites, and Apache telling you like, yo, man, that's just another man that do the exact same thing you do. I could tell that you adopted that attitude that no man is above any other man, and a man is only as good as his hustle. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, so you get signed to Blackout.
Yeah, Blacked Out Entertainment.
Blacked Out Entertainment.
Yeah.
Tell us what went on with that situation.
We were working. It was a group signed prior to me. They were entitled the Crumb Snatchers, but they cut the snatchers off to the Crumbs. So they were doing their album first, and I was featured prominently on the project. That's how they were going to introduce me. But then Apache gave his life to Christ midway, so he relinquished all the projects he was working on. So that's good. I should have done that. Yeah, so he relinquished all the projects he was working on, and I had to start from scratch essentially.
Well, that ain't stop you, because how many music videos later?
I think 43 now.
43. How many songs or projects later?
I lost count. I said about 7 or 8. Probably.
7 or 8. And so you transitioned into, and before I move on, classic moment in hip hop. I'm the type of thug that'll bite off Mike Tyson's ear. I'm not sure if I got the lyrics right.
You got it right.
I think I'm close enough, right?
You got it right.
How many weeks was you on there?
I say, I think 5 weeks I was on. The 5th week, I kind of got ahead of myself and I fumbled some bars, so they gave the advantage to the dude I was battling. I just spoke to him Tuesday. The guy that I battled. 18 years ago. I just spoke to him, so we're gonna do a record together soon.
That's dope. That's dope. So is it safe to say that you in the studio, DJ all night, brother from Durham, North Carolina? When the record get done, we're gonna ship it out there. We're gonna send him the file so he could, cause he big out there. What's up, Long? So is it safe to say you in the studio now?
Yeah, I got a project done. It's just I'm trying to generate some buzz so people care that it's out. You know what I mean? I'm not
okay.
Gonna lie to themselves. Like, yo, my shit dropping today and nobody don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to do
Well, I'm gonna tell you the video that you got out. Why you so mad? It's up to 160,000 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So we doing all right. 162,950. You know what I mean? Yeah. That ain't a bad look, bro. That ain't a bad look. You know what I mean? So, all right. So musically, you've been in the game since the 90s, right? How long have you been drawing? How long has your pen game been nice on the canvas?
I drew my whole life, but once I got signed, that shit went to the back burner. You know what I'm saying? So I've been drawing forever. Then the last deal that went to shit, I just was drawn to stay sane, and I posted it on Facebook. Somebody asked to purchase drawing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what got me into doing art. I was like, yo, I did that as a joke. You know what I mean? And people started going crazy.
I remember you was telling me, I asked you when you started drawing, you put a picture somewhere on Facebook or whatever, and you was like, yo, I was at work, I was bored. And I'm like, yo, you just drew like a replica of Aretha Franklin or some shit while you was bored. Something, Hakadala was good. There's something to that. So when did you, so at that point is when you took drawing seriously?
When I started making money.
Tell me the first piece that you ever drew, like on a canvas, and when did like the different techniques come in? When did it stop becoming doodling and becoming like a true art form?
I say the first piece I did on the canvas had to be Tupac, because I love Tupac around my heart. I mean, and when I posted that online, I saw the response, and I'm like, yo, I really need to improve because people actually like it and I can actually survive with it. So I'll be on YouTube just watching different techniques, how to use like Copic markers, how to use pastel paint, oil paint, or acrylic paint. I just go online every night trying to pick up new techniques. So, and I just add it to my repertoire, and I try to develop my own style. I don't want my stuff to be reminiscent of another artist. So, just like rapping, you don't want to sound like nobody. So,
yeah,
put that into art with me. I don't want my shit reminiscent to nobody.
Shout out to Big Body Nas. We're gonna talk soon. The artwork really took on like a life of its own. So I kind of get the feeling that growing up in East Orange, you may or may not have been the model student. You may or may not have been the model citizen. You know what I mean? You my man.
Yes.
But what I seen was that the mayor of, I want to say East Orange, acknowledged you for the work that you do, you know, art-wise. Speak about that.
Now, I don't even know how the man got wind of what I was doing, but he wanted to commend me. So, me being the forward thinker I am, I was like, if he wants to commend me, I'm gonna commend him. So I did a portrait of the man and gave it to him, and he was like blown away. You know what I mean? Not just me showing my love and respect. Like, if you honor me, I'm gonna honor you double, and that's what happened. So, and then from then on, I was able to be a part of 2 art galleries in East Orange. Behind that, grateful to be recognized as positive.
Yo, so the term Renaissance man, I couldn't, you know, sometimes you be trying to think about how to introduce somebody, how to categorize somebody, and there's really no category to put you in. Because as a musician, as an artist, you can write the song, you can perform the song, you can create the album, you can do the album cover, create your own album cover, you can, you know, dress yourself and style yourself. So now we're gonna get into the t-shirt game. So now I don't know too many artists at all that can check all those boxes. You know what I mean? So I'm honored that you came onto the show. I'm honored that after all them years, if I pick up the phone and call you at some point, you're either gonna answer or call me right back. You know what I mean? Because you truly on your way, and anything I can do to help you get to that next phase, I'm gonna do what I can. But how do you balance all of those art forms? Because I'm gonna tell you, putting shows like this together, and you've been around me for a while, where I done put, you know, in the promo days, Kyle, what's good? What you got? In the promo days, putting together a party was, what's up, Kizzy? It was fun, but it was still work. You know what I mean? You got music, you got art, you got clothing, you got I ain't gonna get into the last thing yet. Not the last thing, but the next thing yet. But just talk about how you balance all that. And I know your prized possession, your most valued possession on earth is your son. So now how you balance all of those things and still be dad?
That's a damn good question. I don't have the slightest idea. It's like I bounce seamlessly from rapper to actor, artist. Like while I'm painting, I'm thinking of lyrics. While I'm thinking of lyrics, I'm thinking of artwork I can do. So it's like, it's the way my mind is, my mind is also my private possession.